Well, we got an idiot who drives off the road right in front of a cop. Also, another car goes off the road into the ditch. Doesn't look good. Florida Turnpike gets shut down. Fuel Island asshats, load updates, Maple, and more. This episode of
The Clutch Trucker Channel.
Clutch Trucker, filmed before a live, fuzzy, and oh-so-sweet studio audience. Yep, you know her, you love her. Joe can't live without her. It's Maple, the world-famous pancake dog. Hey YouTube, Clutch Trucker here. Thanks for tuning in to another edition of the Clutch Trucker Channel. Alright, what is today? Thursday the 30th of October. Of course, tomorrow being Halloween. Boo! 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 Alright, so yeah, Halloween on a Friday night. Yep. Don't go driving around on Friday night, tomorrow night. I plan to be parked earlier because, yeah, let's not be out in drunk land. What do you think? So anyway, alright, yeah, before, see, when I did my last video, I think either was on my way to Florida or I just left for Florida. I had stopped by the house and put on the turning vanes. They didn't keep the water from pooling up around my window as much as I hoped. They kind of changed the pattern. It goes more up here. Like the bottom third really doesn't get affected. So that's kind of good because I'm mainly looking out towards the smaller convex mirrors on each side. So that tends to stay clear. And the wind noise is not as bad. My window doesn't sit there and rattle back and forth because I can always keep it cracked a little bit. So, you know, that's better, I can say overall. Okay, outside of that, yeah, made it all the way down to Florida. Delivered just right near the Orlando area. Picked up another load just north of that. Look at this car. Come on. Give me some freaking room, idiot. Why do you need to be back over so quickly? Frickin' people. Anyway, and then while I was waiting to get loaded and about to get back, I was going to go back on the Florida Turnpike back over towards I-75. Well, then I get the notice from Garmin saying, you know, 64-minute delay, 2-hour delay, 3-hour delay. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Well, it turns out, and then it popped up, road closed. So apparently there was some giant wreck on Monday on the Florida Turnpike, shut the whole westbound, which is kind of goes northwest, but westbound lanes, all of it completely shut down. So for those of you who haven't driven around the Florida area much before, outside of the main interstates and turnpikes, it's just small county roads and stuff, and that takes forever. And of course now, since the turnpike's completely shut down, everything feeding to and from it was all jacked up. It was hours, and I didn't even make it as far north as I needed to make the next run work, which was delivering yesterday, which was Wednesday the 29th. I called RXO immediately and said, hey, it's going to be delayed because I'm not going to make it as far tonight, and I've still got, you know, like 1,300 miles to go, and I can't do that in just over a day. So, and then I never heard back from them. So, I got parked in Ocala. Oh, did get to meet somebody. We'll check out that coming up. I was parked right next to him. He said, hey, I'm parked right next to you. I know, hey, well, come on over. Anyway, we'll do that in a little bit. So the next day, I called him again and said, yeah, I'm not going to make it, you know, by the 9 a.m. And it was back and forth on email, which drives me crazy. I'm driving, just call me. But they kept doing it on email, so I had to keep waiting until I could respond until I stopped. And then I finally let them know that I can probably be there Wednesday afternoon, like around 5:30. And so finally at 5:10 p.m., I get an email back from them saying, okay, they will take you there. It was just a small little printing shop I was bringing a few new machines to. And when I got there yesterday to unload, they were actually very nice. They said, hey, well, this works better for us than it would have been this morning, so we're glad you came now. I was like, well, great. Glad it worked out. Got unloaded last night. Oh, and then also on, I guess this would have been Wednesday, while I was trying to make it to my delivery, look what comes off my tire. I got 2 new steer tires 3 weeks ago about that in Helena, Montana, when I was up there. And I was driving down the road, pouring rain, and I keep hearing a whack, 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 whack sound. I'm like, what the hell is that? I was afraid one of my engine belts was falling apart and just whacking things in the engine. I stopped and looked. I didn't see anything the first time. Got back on the road. Whack, 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 whack. And I stopped again. And it was this outer rim on the tire, outer, whatever you want to call it, rib, the small little one on a steer tire, on the inside that had come off that far. So this much is sticking out. So it's going whack, 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 and whacking the crap out of my fender and stuff. So I just cut it off. Like I say, these tires are 3 weeks old. I don't know. I've never, in 15 years, I've never seen a tire failure like this. That's just really weird. I mean, off that new a tire. So hopefully I can get a warranty claim out of that. I did find there's a Les Schwab in Austin, Minnesota. They can get the tire there by tomorrow afternoon. So after I deliver in Wisconsin at Richland Center, I go pick up in Elroy. Then I'm going to make my way over there to try to get that tire done. Because this load I'm picking up tomorrow goes down to Oklahoma City for a Monday morning delivery. So this one pays pretty decent, and I'll have a little extra time over the weekend. Hopefully, maybe I can finally catch up on my maintenance reports and slow down a little bit over this weekend. Because I got a reset when I was home last Friday. I now only have 8 hours left on my week right now, and I've still got like a couple more hours to drive tonight. So, been kind of driving hard, yeah. So we're going to be in, I'm aiming for the big quick trip in Belmont, Wisconsin to stay at tonight, put me about an hour away from my delivery. Well, only ended up making up here to Monticello, Iowa tonight. A little BP that apparently in January switched over to a Casey's. So, good news for me, I was out of water, so went inside and grabbed a big old 24 rack of water there. So much cheaper at Casey's and Quick Trip. I think it was like $6, like that. Yeah, $6. Grocery store about $4, but most truck stops anywhere from $9 to $14. Right after I paid, and I throw the water up here on my shoulder to carry it out, another guy was coming up to me and goes, "Hey, Clutch Trucker, how you doing?" I'm like, "I'm good." I would have liked to have stayed and talked to you, but yeah, I was carrying this big rack of water. Sorry I missed you. I think he was a driver for Jamar, something like that. I saw his truck leave right as I was getting parked. All right, so first let me show you a couple of, this first guy. What an idiot. Okay, I'm about to turn left from after leaving the TA in Forestville, Missouri to get back on the interstate. You see these headlights to the left, and that's a cop just sitting there. Car comes up the top of the off-ramp, starts to make the right turn, and falls off the road. Okay, so here I am. I just came out of the TA, and I'm going across the bridge so I can turn left back onto I-70 East, you know, and then see the car turns in front of me, and you got a couple of headlights flashing me, blinding me there. Yeah, that one to the left is the cop. Gotta wait for everybody to come by. And look at this guy on the right. Comes out, turns on the shoulder, and bam! Hits something. Hello! And now the Clutch Trucker zoom and slow-mo. Yeah, can you say ass-wagon? And now, I don't even remember where I was driving, somewhere on the interstate, and I come across, there's a tow truck on the side, and you know, with flashing lights, I'm like, oh, what's going on? You look carefully to the right, see a car down there just off the road, and it looks like it had some trouble. Then while I was filling up today in Brooklyn, Iowa, I pulled in, all the lanes are filled, all the fuel lanes are filled. I pulled behind the guy in the lane to the right of the lane I actually ended up fueling at, and I'm waiting. I don't see him fueling or anything. It doesn't look like there's anybody even in the truck. Finally, they were, cleaning up the fuel island in the lane to my left. They got that done. I pulled forward. I filled all the way up. I was almost empty. Right after I got completely full, get back in the truck to fill out some paperwork, look to my right. This guy, he's just now walking back from the store. He had just parked the truck on the fuel island, even though there's room to pull forward. What a jerk. These are the guys you'd really just hate. I was waiting behind him to try to fuel. He hadn't pulled forward. After I get done fueling, he wanders back to his truck. Now he's just sitting there eating, still not pulling forward. What an asshole! I really want to get a little stack of sticky notes and just have them printed on there, pre-printed, "You're a jerk," so I can just go stick it on people's doors when they do crap like that. There are people waiting to fuel, you jackwagon. Okay, now a couple internet, YouTube, and iPhone stuff. I did a video a few videos back saying how iOS 26 killed AirDrop, and then when I was home, it was when I was home and I was doing the video putting on the turning vanes, the AirDrop worked fine. And I thought, okay, well, but I'm home and I have the house Wi-Fi. Maybe that's why it's working. I tried it the other night and it worked again just fine. I just tried it tonight and it worked again just fine. So I don't know what changed or what happened. All of a sudden, the AirDrop on iOS 26 is working. Also, remember a couple of videos ago, or a few videos ago, I put in there as Clutch Trucker Marissa, because if you Google who is Clutch Trucker, it says my name is Marissa Ortiz, or at least it did for a while. Then it fixed it, because I did a video saying I'm not that, and then it talked about that. I just checked the other day, it still says I'm Marissa Ortiz, a female truck driver. Kind of crazy. But then I stumbled across a video from a guy who's also named Clutch. His video, his channel is called I Am Clutch. Because I'm a big transportation buff, and I stumbled across his channel because I like, you know, monorails and all that sort of stuff. And so he had a video all about stuff in Vegas, all the trams, the monorails, interesting escalators, and all that. Very interesting video. So you can go look him up and check that out. But yeah, so I put in the comments, hey, my name's also Clutch. Kind of an unusual name for at least a couple of people. And he responded saying, yeah, he got it from a video game. Of course, I got mine from back in the day when my wife and I were in radio, and I was Clutch in the morning, and my wife was Kiwi. We were Clutch and Kiwi, married in the morning. And I got the name Clutch from the old really bad cartoon show called Clutch Cargo. Some of you may remember that. You know how, what's his name? You know, with the hair. Conan O'Brien. Yeah, he used to do that bit where he'd have a picture of some celebrity and it had the fake lips that they put in to make it look like they were talking. And that's what Clutch Cargo was. It was really kind of eerie. This cartoon with people's real lips. Anyway, that's where I got Clutch from. And so I found it interesting. There's another Clutch out there, I Am Clutch, and he has a YouTube channel. So there you go. And also, just briefly, you know, I'm not really entirely happy with these Road Warrior headsets. If you saw my last video where I said I compared the Road Warrior 1, RW1, RW2, and I said that the battery life is nowhere near what they claim. So for shiggles, I went onto the Blue Tiger website to see if they have anything new, and they do. Yeah, they have a new one coming out based on their previous Storm models. This one's called the Blue Tiger Storm Plus Road Edition with a flashlight on it. So in the mouthpiece, where it picks the microphone, it aims out, it has a flashlight on it with 4 different functions. I was kind of intrigued by that. Also, this one's supposed to have more of a rubberized design over the whole thing. It's got up to 45 hours of talk time, where the previous one had about 35. And it's supposed to be more rugged and everything, and it's coming out in November. You can pre-order it. And so I went ahead and did that. $159 on the pre-order. I think, maybe it's not $159 anymore. I was just checking the website, but it was on the pre-order. So I ordered one, and I didn't have a very good connection when I tried to order it the other night, and I accidentally did it twice. So I contacted them on Monday while I was down in Florida, and I said, hey, you need to cancel the one order because I only need the one. And I told the lady, nice, real nice lady I talked to, Shelby, and I said, look, you know, I've been a Blue Tiger user for years. I really like your stuff, but I tried the new Road Warrior and I wasn't too impressed. And if you saw that video where I compared Road Warrior 1 and 2, I did keep talking about the Blue Tiger that I'd used, the Blue Tiger Ultra, before that. And so so I'm still paying for the one that's going to be coming, this Storm Plus Road Edition. But then she, once I had told her all about the RW1 and the RW2, and that they sent me the RW2 free, well, that kind of changed some things. And so they're going to send me, I think, a Storm Gold headset to try, and they're going to send me the dash cam, because Blue Tiger also has a dash cam. So they're going to send that to me to try and review. So We'll see, and I will try. I'm always brutally honest on all my videos about anything I buy and try, and since I will be paying for the newer Blue Tiger, then again I'll have a very honest review about that. And speaking of reviews, by the way, my Garmin 1020 is doing okay. They fixed a couple of things, but we'll talk about that more in a future video. Well, thanks for tuning in for that one. Yes, it's been a few days again since I've done a video, so I wanted to throw one up here tonight. And of course, then Maple gets her you know what? I won't say the 2 words, or she'll lose her mind. Right, sweetie? But you know they're coming. Oh, yes, I know. You're buttering me up. There's Clutch Trucker on Instagram, Clutch Trucker on Twitter X, Clutch Trucker 5 on TikTok. Try to usually put short stuff, mainly about Maple, up on there, and I haven't done it in a while, and I'm sorry. I'll try to do that again this weekend. I'll have a little more time. And as always, sniff that magic YouTube fairy dust. Clutch and Maple, out. Clutch Trucker, filmed before live, furry, and oh so sweet. We'll try this again. Thank you for the encouragement. Okay, sweet girl, you ready? Are you ready? Oh, you're ready. Alrighty, I'll grab the bag. Oh, we're getting light on the smartphones. We'll have to make a stop over the weekend at a PetSmart or something for you, huh? Alright, let me get it. Okay, it's over here. It's over here. No, go back here. Oh, see, she's dancing. Dancing on her hind legs. There you go, sweetie. Oh, yeah, so cute. Loves her smartphones. Look at that tail going. That's a happy girl. All right, Maple, we'll check in with you in a minute here. Maple, did you get it? Oh, yeah, happy girl. Let's look at that happy girl look. Happy girl look.